I have been working on so many different sewing projects at the same time, just trying to find my own creativity again and make pieces that I really, really like. This dress, well, these two dresses that I'm working on will be coming in a video very, very soon. But today's video is about this vintage sewing pattern. I love the idea of now having separates. I'm gonna make the top out of this pretty pink and the skirt out of this very pretty cotton print. And I wanna make a jacket to go over top of it. So that's what we're going to be sewing up today. So I got to work with the pattern pieces, and there's a lot of them. If you've been here for a while, you know that I sew a lot of special occasion outfits or dresses or things that I think are just really fun to sew and also to watch here on YouTube. But now I am thinking more about my everyday wardrobe and things that I'm going to get a lot of wear out of now that I am actually comfortable wearing my creations outside of the sewing room. For a long time, I think I was just scared and doubted my sewing abilities. I was scared that just somehow magically I would be out and the clothing would just fall off of me. But now I trust my sewing ability, and I do not any longer consider myself a beginner sewer. I think I have moved so far up in not such a short time, but I'm becoming more and more confident with my sewing. So don't worry, things aren't going to change so drastically here on this sewing channel. I will still be sewing evening gowns and my special occasion outfits. They definitely have their place, but there is something truly magical about the flexibility and the variety of having separates. Tops, skirts, and jackets. They bring so much to the table for everyday wardrobe, and that is now what I am after. My everyday wardrobe that I can wear, clothes that I made, that I sewed on a regular basis. And the evening gowns, they just don't always work in normal everyday life. I think I'm going to be truly happy with having these three pieces, though I will say the skirt sewing pattern was not my favorite. I have some other skirt patterns that I will give a try for having staple skirts in my wardrobe, but sewing this skirt pattern wasn't the best. I didn't care so much for the way the instructions said to put on the waistband or the way the pleats were. I do waistbands completely different, but I wanted to follow the directions here, and I didn't care for the process or necessarily even the fit of this. I would have liked a tighter pencil fit, but I think it's still going to be really, really good in my wardrobe. I do love the print of this skirt, and I mean, that's not ideal for a staple piece because it'll be so obvious if I'm wearing this 3 or 4 times a week, but I do like the fun of it, and I love this jacket sewing pattern. So I'm doing view 2 for this sewing project, but I'll be doing view 1 in an upcoming video, so I won't go through the whole process of the jacket because that video is coming very soon, and it is going to be a lot of fun. I love this vintage jacket look, so please stay tuned for that. If you want to see how that sewing process is going, check out some of my shorts. I have been posting a lot of shorts lately just to keep you guys updated on the sewing and what's happening. You'll have to let me know in the comments, do you appreciate the shorts for staying caught up with the sewing, or would you just rather wait for a full-length sewing video, tutorial, whatever? You'll have to let me know what you think of that. But if you want to see how that jacket is going, there are shorts posted, and it is going very well considering the fact that I have no tailoring experience. I am very, very proud of that. So with this sewing pattern, it came with a blouse that had buttons, and I wasn't sure I wanted to do the buttons under the jacket with the buttons. I don't know. I was gonna go with it, but I ended up finding a McCalls sewing pattern for a blouse that was almost finished in my big pile of unfinished sewing projects. So I decided to go with it, even though now I'm questioning if the puff sleeve is ideal for under a jacket, but still think it'll be cool to have for a staple piece. And I will go back and sew the blouse that actually came with this sewing pattern, but I was happy to get it done. And then it was so funny that it was out of the same fabric that I was going to use for this blouse anyway. So, I mean, it worked out for the most part, but I will go back and sew that blouse that came with this sewing pattern. So as I get closer to completion of this sewing project, it is when I start to think about styling and how I want to make this vintage look more modern. So check out the shorts for that. There was a lot of different options I was thinking of for how to style these pieces, and I can't wait to actually incorporate them into my wardrobe and wear them with different pieces. So I think that's going to be really cool, but in the end we'll put it on with a couple of different accessory options and see what we think. So here I am getting those sleeves sewn, and we are moving quite along. This skirt made up in about an hour or two, and the blouse was almost finished, so that was another hour or two, and the jacket was pretty quick as well. So this is a very quick sewing project, which is actually why it's coming before my birthday sewing video that should have been out already, but it will be out later this week. So stay tuned for that. That video I'm very excited to share with you guys, so I hope you stay around. You'll have to let me know what you think of the content, what you think of this outfit and the print and the fabric. Please feel free to engage with me in the comments. I really do appreciate that aspect of being in community with you all. So make sure you leave me some sort of feedback down below. So here is what the blouse looks like, and that's the puff sleeve, and it has cuff on it, and it had a pink zipper on there. I had already put that on there, but I think it works just fine, especially to have it for mix and match in my wardrobe. That was the jacket all cut out, and I did a lot of pressing to get it into shape. But like I said, I won't go into detail about that because I'm very excited to show you guys this jacket that I've been working on using that same sewing pattern and my favorite fabric, if you remember the dress that I made with the pearls. So here is the full outfit, all complete. I love the buttons that I chose. Let's go put her on and try with some different accessories and see what we think. Full transparency, I have not tried on any of these three pieces together at the same time. I've tried them all on individually, but not together. So this is going to be the first time to see how all of this looks together. I just finished my hair. It does not want to hold up today, right? If you're in the US right now, you know what's happening and you know what her name is and the drama she is bringing. It's a lot. My hair is the least of the trouble she has caused. So here's the blouse. I don't know how I feel about it. The puff sleeve. I think it's cute. Yeah. Okay, so here she is with the jacket. And I do wish I had made it just a little bit longer because of, you know. First thought on accessories was denim, so we're gonna try those. My next thought for accessories was these really cute pink Givenchy's that I'm always trying to wear any chance that I get, and then a really cute pink purse that I found on Amazon. I will link below. I think the jacket is too short. I think this top definitely doesn't work under here, though I do think it'll be fine on its own. I think we need to fix a button. I think these are bigger than I like to think that they are and require more adjustments. So on the way out the door, my husband asked me why was I wearing two shirts, and I thought, oh, you might be right. I'll probably never say that again, but this is it without the other shirt, and I really like it. Still wish the jacket was like an inch longer, but I think it's cute. Okay, I like this way better. You'll have to let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one that is soon and sure to come.